Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. If you asked most movie fans, they would tell you that movies adapted from video games are not very good, minus a few exceptions. I am in the mindset that games are getting so detailed and mostly story-driven now that movie adaptations are almost unnecessary. A game like Need for Speed is driven more by its gameplay than its story, so except for bits and pieces from the games, the movie seems to have an original storyline. Did this movie buck the trend of bad game adaptations? Let's take a look. After an illegal street race results in the death of a friend, Toby Marshall is blamed for the death after the man responsible drives off and leaves Marshall to take the blame. After 2 years in prison, Marshall gets out with one thing on his mind: revenge. He hatches a plot to race against his rival in an illegal race put on by a mysterious video blogger called the Monarch. I wasn't expecting much from this movie, but I was hoping that it would at least be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, this isn't even the case. While I do appreciate that the filmmakers decided to use practical stunts instead of CG, even a majority of the car crashes and stunts aren't really that spectacular. If this movie was to succeed, the stunts needed to be insane. This is not to say that there weren't any good car stunts, but this movie should have been full of them. I assume cost was the deciding factor in the decision not to go all out in this department. The story of the movie, though simplistic, seemed to be a little unclear. The main character seemed to want revenge for his friend's death, but the plan of revenge was what confused me. Did he want to kill his rival, want his rival to go to jail or be bankrupt, etc.? Unless I missed something, I don't even think the movie's plot knew the answer to this question. Whatever Marshall's plan was, it was pretty overcomplicated. The tone of the movie was a bit confusing too. When the movie tried to be funny, the humor was okay but kinda corny. When the movie tried to be serious, it came off as very cheesy. The tone of the film teeter-tottered back and forth until you just kinda gave up. Then there is the quote-unquote love story. It almost felt like something from a movie about finding your first love in high school. I kid you not, it had this "ah shucks" feeling to it. I did like Michael Keaton as the Monarch, but I wish they would have let him just completely let loose with his character. This movie could have used a bit more of his kind of acting. If this movie was to succeed, it should have picked a tone and stuck with it. It also should have let loose more with its car stunts. I found this movie to be just a bit boring and unoriginal, but remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.